Now the dish to Nogueira.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard, my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And finished off by Noah.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Feeds to Nogueira. To the left wing. Powell kicks to Joseph. McDermott with a steal. Pass to Noah. It's tipped. Here's Powell. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Raptors lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Okay, fans, now coming on board.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
And Toronto had a strong season against the East last year. They would end up with 33 wins against their own conference and earn that 4 seed in the East.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Tony Snell is out there with Mirotic. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot manning the middle. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. They get it again. Raptors leading by 7. Dishes it to Nogueira. To the left side wing. Right wing. Here's Joseph. The second chance effort. And Nogueira with the lay-in. Good. Nogueira's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And the Raptors did play the other East teams well. Went 500 against the rest of the Eastern Conference playoff teams, too.
And despite that, we know the Raptors had a disappointing playoff run to end the year, but I thought they still showed that they are a power in the East by having another strong season against the conference. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helped to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And Gibson sends it back. Butler kicks to Rose. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
You know, you look back on the Bulls' record last year with 27 home wins. That's pretty solid. Same exact total as they had the year before. They haven't gone below 500 at home since 2008.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
And a big part of why the Bulls are tough at home is this crowd. I mean, sold out every game last season, led the league in total attendance for 6 straight seasons, averaging over 21,000 fans per game.
Here's Gibson. No luck. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
Out to DeRozan, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. DeRozan's got 6.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the first time out of the
I
game.
mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Mirotic. McDermott comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Heinrich in for Jimmy Butler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Heinrich against DeRozan. The shot by Heinrich, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Good. And that's now 7 points for Doug McDermott.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry kicks to Carroll. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Noah. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break Toronto. DeRozan leading the charge. Fires from 14. Another shot. Biyombo, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good by Noah.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's DeRozan. No good on that last second attempt. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Raptors up 4 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Corey Joseph. Patrick Patterson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nogueira, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Butler.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
And it's more penetrating. Nogueira with the steal. Patterson with it. Johnson, the pass to Patterson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Joseph kicks to Nogueira. Passes it to Patterson. From 10 feet out. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Chicago timeout call.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the Brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Thanks, Doris. Lowry kicks to Biyombo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clarkie came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Raptors leading by 4. The pass to DeRozan. Scola dishes to Kira. Three-pointer, Lowry. And that one's good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Rose passes to Snell. Here's Mirotic. And he gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Outside DeRozan. Lowry against Rose. Here's Scola. Outside DeRozan. The second chance effort. Scola kicks to DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. Tries yet again. The shot by Lowry, no good. Bulls trailed by 5.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clarkie had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Mirotic dishes to Snell. Butler missing again. Dives for it. And stolen by Mirotic. Rose against Lowry. Here's Mirotic. No good from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg,